a stretch floor is 10 different exercises and you are going to do them for a set amount. Now ideally we would do this for a full 10 minutes, but if you are wanting to do it for a shorter period, you absolutely can. Just obviously shorten the amount of time for each exercise. What I would do is write these exercises down and then just have them written out, and then whenever you're going to do this, you can just set your own timer, have the exercises there in front of you. Once you've done it a few times, you'll know which one to move on to the next, but just saves you obviously watching a video. You are going to move from one stretch gradually to the other, so it's more of a flowing movement. Obviously when you first start, because you're keeping an eye on the exercises, looking at your notes and things, it might be a little bit broken, but again, the more you do it, you're going to find it becomes more natural and more of a flowing movement. And remember, when we are stretching, you should be able to feel a stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. So the first one is a neck stretch. We're going to take the ear down to the shoulder, and you're going to feel that stretch down one side, holding for 30 seconds, alternating. If you can only hold for a few seconds and then you maybe can't feel it or it maybe feels uncomfortable, then just switch over to the other side. Don't force it, don't push it with your hand, just let it naturally drop down towards the shoulder and feel that stretch. You will probably find with things like this, when we're separating one side to the other, that one side feels more flexible than the other. Completely normal. And as you do things like this more, you'll feel that they'll even themselves out. So neck stretch, straight into shoulder rolls. So we roll the shoulders forward and back. And these are tied in with arm circles. So straight in, forward and back. We then come down onto the floor for a cat-cow. So on all fours, dropping the tummy down and taking the bum and the head up in the air, and then flowing through into the next movement, which is pushing the back up, tucking the bum and the head under. We then go straight down into a child's pose, so staying on the floor, hands stretched out, pushing the chest down, knees apart, feet together. We then go from here straight into a downward dog. So take that bum up in the air, arms and legs straight, having us in that V. We're going to be on our toes, so the heels are up off the floor, and you're going to drop one heel down and then the other, stretching out those calves. We then move straight into a low lunge. So again, staying on the floor, come up, hold down there, feeling that stretch. Obviously then switch legs, so 30 seconds on each side. You're then going to come up onto your feet and go straight into a hamstring stretch, seated hamstring stretch, obviously then one side and then the other, again 30 seconds. Then back down on the floor, you're going to do the figure of four glute stretch. So starting on the floor with your knees bent, taking that leg over the knee, putting your hands through, pulling that knee in towards you to stretch the glute out. Obviously then switch over to the other side. We then stand up for a quad stretch. If you need to hold on to something for this one, you can. But this one, a lot of girls get this one because first of all, they have their legs apart. And as well, a lot of girls will really try and do it without holding on. But if you're doing this, like wobbling all over the place, then you're not getting that stretching properly. There's nothing wrong with holding on. Hold on to something, get that heel up towards the bum, have the legs together and push the hip forward and feel that stretch in the quads. Again, 30 seconds on each side. And then the last one is the standing side stretch. So you are literally going to be stood, standing up. You are going to stretch over to one side so you can feel that stretch there. Over to the other side. And then both arms up, and you're going to fold over for your last one. Really just letting that body relax, not forcing it. If you can't get down to the floor, don't worry. And as you come up, I'm going to show you from the side, you're going to put the hands on the legs and you're going to slowly come up the body. Taking your time. Once you get the upper body to looking forward, keep the arms moving, stretch right up, stretching up to the sky. If you can, go up onto your toes and then you're right down. So that is the stretch floor. Like I said, I would write those down, have a little practice, and you will find the more you do it, you will flow from one to the other. And like I said at the start, it can take, if you do it properly, within right amount of time, around about 10 minutes. But if you need to do it shorter and gradually build it up, by all means do. If you're not on TVG, get yourself signed up, girls, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for free workouts and demo videos.